Jamie, as a senior member of our logistics team, you've had ample time, not to mention the power, to steal stuff from the office, like those Noctua fans and my idea of owning a Buzz Lightyear as an adult. But you wouldn't do that, because you're not really interested in technology. You spent your AMD $5,000 ultimate tech upgrade on model trains? Choo-choo. Okay, I'm in here changing for the bit for the intro. Yep. And even in your bathroom, you have stuff stolen from work. Right. Like this prototype bath mat that has a pattern on it like our towels. Oh, I should put pants on.
You know what, bud? How else am I gonna break into this really expensive hobby?
Why do you want to break into the train hobby?
It's a good way to blow off some steam.
But don't worry, friends, there will be plenty of tech on this upgrade train as well. We've got a brand new TV. Do you have to do that constantly?
Yes.
An ultrasonic vinyl record cleaner, an Alienware OLED gaming monitor, some speakers, and a whole lot of awkwardness.
Yeah.
Don't forget a rippin' fast AMD Ryzen 7 gaming processor.
Hey guys, AMD's doing another giveaway, and this time the grand prize is a whopping AMD Ryzen 7 9800X3D, an AMD Radeon 9070 XT, and a Steam Deck OLED. And that's not all. 2 runners-up will also each receive a Steam Deck OLED, so make sure to enter and check the description below for details. Goodbye.
I was the last member of our very popular music podcast, Vinyl Verdict, to get.
I've heard of it.
You have?
Well, yeah, because I work with all of you.
Oh, fair enough. Plouffe got his first, then Bell, then Adam. Where's me? So I built a computer last year, convinced I was never gonna get one.
I noticed that you didn't say you bought a computer.
I built a computer. It is full of stolen items from the office. We will find this out later.
I believe that you won't have stolen your AV equipment.
No.
Because we don't acquire that much, and you seem to be legitimately into it. Like, these speakers way more than me.
So those are Paradigm 7 SEs. They were probably like $800 when they were new, but I bought them for $100 from a guy around the corner.
Dude, secondhand hi-fi is like...
I'm living that video.
It's an actual life hack.
That's mine. That's the graphics card I moved out west with.
I noticed that you didn't say you bought it. You just said that it's yours.
Yeah, I got the box for it and everything. That's a 1660 Ti. I bought that.
Oh, okay.
6 years ago?
It's not actually the GPU I was wondering about, it's the dock.
Oh, the Beast? No, I bought that.
It's a pretty cool setup though, hey? This dock plugs into the M.2 SSD slot in this little mini PC and lets you run a full-size desktop GPU. Wait, what is this? You bought a Think Center?
Okay, so that's from my dad. So Artie did something nice for his folks, and my dad uses my gaming PC 4 gaming PCs ago. So it has a Phenom X4 965 in it, which is a great processor.
Yeah, it was.
15 years ago.
Yes.
So
it's like saying, you're a great dad 15 years ago.
Well, it was a lot younger 15 years ago too. Hi, Dad. Anyway, it was my dad's birthday the other day. So this will miss his birthday, but we'll send it home.
Okay,
but this
that's
has a
cool.
Ryzen 5650G.
Nice.
Which is like a perfectly relevant platform still. And
cromulent, you might say.
Yes. It should last him a good long time. And it's a lot smaller than my gaming PC that he's been using.
I couldn't help noticing that the ship to addressee on this is someone who no longer works here. So you clearly scavenged this from the office rather than actually
This is from
buying
inventory,
it.
yeah. No. The upgrade paid for it from the, yeah. The Steam Deck came from the office. I won that at the Christmas party last year.
Sure you did.
Uh-huh.
It's no fun to bust the guy when he goes full on confession mode the second I walk in the door.
Oh, fair enough. Swag pile.
Sure.
Yeah. Remember when we used to have a good swag pile, though? That's how I got all the underwear.
Wait, you took underwear from a pile?
Yeah, the swag pile.
Was it new?
Put it in the wash, who cares?
This is a Hundo P. Got the label on it and everything. These are our standard issue workstation keyboards.
They're great.
What's your excuse for this one?
I bought it.
But we use these as our standard workstations.
Yeah, we have like almost 200 of them.
Oh.
That's from the office.
Okay, this is from the office for sure. Ain't no way you bought an 8 terabyte enterprise capacity drive.
No, I bought that off the company. So that used to be in Ladner's server. The NAS has 8 of those in it. So.
See, this guy, he keeps saying, I bought it off the company. Mm-hmm. But you know who decides when things are for sale at the company store?
I do. The desk is from inventory too.
What?
We did a video on it. It's a James video from maybe, I don't know, 8 years ago, 7 years ago. It's the Skiller Sharkoon, or Sharkoon Skiller.
You keep birthday cards people give you,
Okay, so what
but you keep them in a backpack in your closet.
So I went home for Christmas, and my sister gave me my birthday cards because my birthday falls just before Christmas. And then I've just never unloaded this bag.
Right. Because you're probably more into the new commuter bag from lttstore.com. Go check it out. Go get one. It's like the OG backpack, but smaller and sleeker and less expensive.
Where do you keep your graphic equalizer? Of course it's underneath your cowboy boots.
Yeah, well, it's so obvious when you think about it. Is anyone else appreciating the irony of them calling this an economy pack? There is nothing economy about wasting money on little tiny people.
Take that sleeve off. Look at the price.
I didn't even know the punchline.
Expensive hobby.
These individual cars are like $40.
Yeah.
Butterfinger should pay you to use this car.
Isn't that one of the cheap ones, Jamie?
Yeah.
This is a cheap one?
Yeah.
The emergency is them coming for you.
That's right. You want to see a really expensive set?
I don't know.
Okay, so I bought this with my own money. This is 4 cars, and it's $285. This is one of 3 sets. I only got the, what is this, A set? I have the A set.
It better come with a pleasure dome.
What is the pleasure dome? We'll find out later.
That's the second-hand price?
Yeah.
How much is it new?
I shudder to think. Miniature trains and the people who like them.
Let's do some tech for a little bit, because even in current market, tech is seeming downright reasonable by comparison.
Ooh.
Let's do some speakers.
Wow.
All right. Oh, don't put your finger through the grill.
Ask me why I picked these.
Why did you pick these?
They were on sale. It's the most arbitrary choice in this entire operation. They're roughly the size of the stands I picked out. And
they look good.
I think they're 100 and something watts.
They're the right size and they look good. I mean, that's basically why my wife picked me.
Sure about the look good part?
I was about to say I was better looking when I was younger, but let's be real here. Well, I can see why you're replacing these.
I got those Onkyo speakers for free from Jake Tivey because he was moving. And he said, hey, did you want these? And I said, yes.
Nothing against Jake Tivey, I love the guy, but he's one of the toughest negotiators that I have ever encountered. And I'm pretty sure if these were worth something, he would have taken money from you.
Yeah, I mean, you could call him cheap too. That would also be accurate.
Except as it pertains to wasting money repairing his BMW. This one time he fixed the turn signal. Wait, is your setup like angled?
Yeah, because I sit on this end of the couch.
So your center channel is off to the left.
Yeah, okay, so that has more to do with
What the heck, dude?
It won't fit underneath the TV.
For someone with this much hi-fi gear.
Yeah, I could have put the TV on a box, right? But the TV is already too tall, in my opinion.
Your sub's not in the corner.
No.
Your center channel's not centered. You got one of your stereo channels towed in.
Yeah.
And your TV is angled toward the couch,
Yeah.
but not enough.
It's angled a lot.
Also, you're sitting right next to that
the one.
surround speaker.
Yeah.
And that one's way over there.
Have you seen how big my apartment is, kiddo?
All the more reason to go over here and have the whole thing take less space.
Sure.
No,
That end of the couch is broken. I think my dad bought this at Woodward's in like 1978.
I want to get out ahead of all of y'all in the comments, all like, Linus, don't pay Jamie nearly enough. The man has tens of thousands of dollars worth of records. He just has f***ed up priorities.
I mean, if you think Linus could pay me more, write down in the comments as well.
Pretty cool the way they shot it to make it seem like he's not getting away from him. Like every cut is short enough that it kind of seems like he's keeping
It's
up
like
with
right
the bike.
behind him, yeah.
Yeah. Realistically, the surround speakers are the least contributing to the overall
Yeah,
experience.
the rear speakers aren't really doing much in this scene either.
No. So good upgrade.
Yeah,
All right, let's do the next one.
cool.
Let's do the TV.
Okay.
Nice. Whoa! That's how we're doing it. Okay, sure. That's great.
Wow.
Question for you.
Yes, dear.
You've done so many of these upgrades. You've installed so many TVs, both here and in your previous life as a Geek Squad TV install guy.
Yeah.
Where's your wall mount? You literally have networking and power on the wall,
I hate wall mounts.
where no one who could reach that light switch could ever hope to reach them.
That's right. You ever read r/TV too high?
Yeah,
It's my nightmare.
but you could mount it to the wall
low.
down there.
So low. So low.
All right, Star Wars guy. I think there is such thing as r/TV too low as well. I think
I
on
don't
the
think
floor
that's true.
would be low.
What a TV.
What a TV!
Wow, look how deep those blacks are.
They're
That's
deep.
Incredible.
They're deep, but it's deceptive. See, check this out.
Okay,
Look at
tell
this,
me more.
Andrew. Look at this.
I don't
That black looks deep. It's like this thin. Totally fake.
I thought you were doing a joke about how we were watching it off center, so it doesn't look right.
Oh. No, dude, it's OLED. The viewing angles are great. Yeah, are we gonna put your new CPU in?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so
So you went from the 7800X3D
That's
to
correct.
the 9800X3D.
That's right. Yeah.
You're gonna get so many FPSs, dude?
No, it's the same old graphics card, so it's gonna be like a marginal improvement.
Yeah. How much you wanna bet? Literally all
no,
this
the base
water
broke
cooling
off.
equipment was stolen from the office.
Not all of it.
Yeah, I bet. Stolen. Maybe not stolen. Definitely stolen. Absolutely stolen. 100% stolen. No one would actually buy a Corsair GPU block.
No, I bought it. It was an Amazon warehouse deal. Someone had already returned it. Andrew, we took the block off. And then now we're gonna fight with this computer for the next 20 minutes. That wasn't very good adhesion.
No, that's good.
Was it good? Good content?
Yeah, no, this is good. So you can tell, because this block is designed with an offset mount, so that the cooling patch is directly over where the compute dies are, and you can actually see it's ever so slightly bowed, which is why the thermal compound is really thin right there, right over the dies.
I gotcha.
That's part of why it performs so well. Minus water cooling tips.
So I have a 7800X3D in there right now, and then this is a 9800X3D. It is 10%, 12% faster.
It's a little faster, but they also changed the layout of it and
Oh,
where
the-
the X3D V-cache goes. Yeah, the architecture is a little new, but hey, the best of the best. You're not really getting any better than a 9800 X3D.
So I did water cooling in this computer because one of my development goals for working here last year was to, you're supposed to like improve something that you're bad at, I guess is the best way of describing it. But I'm not very good at understanding like water cooling fittings. And so to better serve the writers when they come down, I learned more about water cooling by completely ruining this computer.
All right, let's get your computer back on the desk and check out your new monitor.
Wow! At the Christmas party last year, I won the Gundam monitor. It's the PG279. It's a XG279. It's a 1440p 144 hertz monitor. It's pretty good. I'm selling it to Nicole because she wants a second one. And so we're putting an OLED in its place because everything has to be an OLED because Plouf's running this one.
He's got an AW2725DF.
Wow.
1440p, 360 hertz, QD
OLED.
OLED. It looks really good. It's gonna fit great on that desk.
I will also be a man who owns a monitor.
You already are.
Yeah.
The nice thing is the motion pixel response time will be lightning fast because it's OLED. Your blacks will be inky blacks. You'll get that great HDR picture, Jamie. It's an absolutely beautiful display. One thing to note about all of these QD OLEDs is that they're very delicate, but you don't have pets, you don't have a kid. So
Just keep reminding me of all the things I don't have, Plouf.
well, just don't get upset and punch the monitor and you should be okay.
Yes, all those competitive games of Fallout 4 I'm playing.
Yeah.
You guys updated the BIOS before you put in the new chip, right?
I did it yesterday, yeah.
Oh really? Oh, absolute professional. See, I thought I was going to be coming in all, I bet you didn't think of it.
Guy's an amateur, he doesn't know what he's doing.
Absolute pro.
It's plugged
That
in.
usually has a light.
Neither of them are going though, so it looks like, I don't know if you're
It's
posting.
memory training.
Oh yeah, that makes sense
It
actually.
just ramped down though, that monitor's turning on.
So that's, over there's not the only train we got today. Why do you keep acknowledging my terrible jokes? You know I'll keep doing it.
I get paid by the joke. I don't know if you knew that.
This always scares me.
Okay, do I say yes or no? I don't remember.
forget.
I'm gonna say yes.
Sure.
I didn't have
All right,
BitLocker on.
and Windows deleted. Got him.
Oh. So we reset the BIOS because the new chip was in it. So now it has to re-memory train. And while we do that, why don't we fart around with the record cleaner?
Sure.
As part of my upgrade, I sprang for this kind of dumb but really neat ultrasonic record cleaner. It's basically one of those ultrasonic cleaners that you would put jewelry in, but it rotates the record around.
I'm really excited, Jamie, because like we've cleaned records with my spin clean before.
Yeah, I have a spin clean
You've
as
got
well.
one too, and
Yeah.
they're good, but they're kind of annoying. So you got to like fill it up, put the record in, spin it manually, take it out. It works great, but it takes way too long.
It takes way too long.
Yeah.
This is a copy of Queen's Jazz, and it is disgusting. Also, I think it might be warped. So, you know, it is what it is.
So what do? You just
Take that reservoir out, buddy.
you fill it with distilled water? I'm guessing?
Yeah, I filled it with distilled water. You can fill it with tap water. It says not to, though.
Yeah, this is good enough, right?
And then you dump it in the middle there.
Oh, oh.
So, yeah. So what I've found, boy,
this is not
the
easy
right
to.
way.
Yeah, it's really not.
Is this way.
Oh, I don't know if that's the way either.
That's not good.
How much water is supposed to be in here?
More than that. Okay, so basically what you do is you take this ultra scratch, ultra dirty record, and so you put it in there. I'm gonna do it on the auto setting, but I wanted to do, so there's two settings, there's auto 1 and auto 2. It's just the length of the cycle.
How long is each cycle?
2 minutes or 5 minutes.
Okay.
I wanna extra clean this thing. So the auto cycle does both the clean and the dry.
Oh,
so,
it dries it too.
Yeah.
Because that's the problem with the spin clean is like, you take your record out and you wipe it with the fiber cloths that they give you.
Yeah.
But then like
Eventually
I put it in
they
a
get
dish.
saturated.
Yeah, they do. And I just put mine in a dish rack after, which feels like weird.
Anyway, this makes an awful sound.
That is a terrible noise.
Oh boy, it sounds like TV static. Okay, so what it's doing right now, it's sucking the water out of the reservoir and sending it to the tank.
How's it gonna dry it now?
It runs just like a little fan. Yeah, it's noticeably cleaner. It like we said, it's not gonna clean the scratches off, but it got all the nasties that were on it. And there you go. It's just that easy.
You know what else is gonna be easy?
Microphones?
Cable managing your TV.
Oh, good luck. Have fun. Mr. Plouffe, you used to be on our podcast. Plouffe was on the first 100 episodes of Final Verdict.
I was. I see you bought much better microphones than when we were using, Shure 58s?
Yeah, we're usually, PG 48s or whatever, yeah.
So why the upgrade to these guys? Because these are really nice.
So these are very nice podcasting microphones that should, in theory, improve the quality of the sound of the episode. This is a test with the old PGA 48s. This is the intro on our new mics. Welcome to Vinyl Verdict. I'm Jamie. They won't improve the quality of the discussion, though, so that's that would require a host change again. So if you guys would like to listen to it, you can find it on most major services, including YouTube.
That's right.
It's at Vinyl Verdict on Spotify. These ones were recommended by Adam.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah. The MB7X is like the one that Adam uses, except his has both USB-C and XLR. It doesn't really matter that it doesn't have USB-C because we connected to the Behringer. So it's a feature that would be lost on us. It costs an extra $50 to get the USB-C connector.
Wow, that monitor looks great.
Doesn't it though?
Actually, though, that looks awesome.
Yeah.
Damn. Damn, that's smooth.
Wow,
Go fight something.
Do you want? Okay, let's go somewhere.
Yeah, go fight.
Man, night looks so good.
Yeah.
Like,
Wow. Who needs to go outside at all? We could just look at outside on our computer screens.
you're onto something. You could market that. Everything looks way better on an OLED. Nick was right.
Oh yeah, dude.
God, this looks so good.
So smooth too, even though it's only at 180 FPS.
Only 180 FPS.
But that's a locked, rock solid 180 FPS. Like, that frame consistency.
Let's build your city, Jamie.
Yes, let's build my little
Oh
city.
yeah, let's do that.
Jamie, you want us to cable manage this. All right, so you only need this guy.
This guy and like the cables that attach to this.
And your PS5.
My PS5.
So
and then everything that's attached to the
So this
receiver.
whole stack.
Except for the the network switch.
Except for the network switch.
Yeah.
Okay.
I couldn't help noticing that you spent realistically the vast majority of your budget on train
No. I spent $1,400 of the budget.
because it seems like a lot more than that. Like this is $40, $83.
Yeah.
I don't believe that this was $1,400. I mean, what about all this?
No, we added it up the other day. It was like $1,400.
Do you feel good about yourself right now?
Yeah, I feel great.
Now, these are hand painted.
Yeah.
No assembly required.
Yeah.
Completely ready to go. Does that not kind of defeat the purpose of this hobby?
I have zero patience for painting things.
I see.
So when I found out that they make those things fully assembled, I jumped on that.
Okay.
Because
For $83.
for 83, well, I didn't pay for it. AMD did. Thanks, AMD.
Spices.
Yeah.
Well, they're in spice jars, but
Yeah, it's like Clubhouse, like when you go to the grocery store and you buy the big thing of spices. Yeah.
but wait, no, they actually come in this.
Yeah.
So they literally just source exactly the ones.
Yeah, it's got the spoon on it and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you ever apply this with a spoon, this grass?
I don't think so. So the idea is that you're supposed to cast it out onto a sticky surface.
Just cast it out. Just-
Yeah. The technical term is flocking. So I got a bunch of little buildings because I wanted to build a little town.
But you didn't want to build it, you just wanted to place it.
I just wanted to place it. I
Right.
wanted the fun part,
Right, yeah.
which is the watching the train go around part.
Right. Do we get to do that today? Like,
Yeah,
is that-
100%. I set up the track last night.
Because I'm like super into that.
Okay.
Okay. But we have to place the buildings first. Do we glue the buildings down?
No, gravity holds them down.
Really?
Yeah.
What about these guys? Does gravity hold these guys down, or do we need to glue these guys?
We'd have to glue these guys.
Okay, but you sound like you don't want to do that.
I don't want to do that today.
Because that would be a commitment.
Yes.
He's not a commitment sort of guy.
I have to figure out where I want to put them.
You can't hold this guy down.
That's true.
Not with glue, not with anything. Well, you show me what we're doing today.
We're going to put all these buildings,
All right.
and they all get wired to this little hub,
Right, yeah.
and they have a little dimmer switch on them so that the lights light up. So that's what
Super
all the
cool.
LED says. It has like a little light hub in all of them,
All right.
or at least in most of them.
Rock on.
Yeah,
Okay, so where's the town? I imagine it's in the lake.
you're half right.
So general store.
Oh no, they're in the lake.
So general store right there, right? Okay.
The lake is an actual, it's a resin, I guess. It's a two-part resin that Justin and I set the other day.
Very cool.
And it's meant to look like water. You could actually get ripples like that you can put in it so that when the resin sets, it looks like there's like ripples in the lake.
Wow. You didn't do that though.
No,
Okay.
that was an advanced technique.
I like the rocks though. That's cool. Yeah, I was just joking before. I would never put the general store in the lake. I'd put the
Yeah, that's
Admiral store
absurd.
there.
Yeah, Get out of here. I swear to God. Pay you by the bad joke. Okay, so I cut a bunch of holes in the foam the other day, and we routed out underneath there. And I was gonna route all the wires to about here so that I can actually reach them. That I think you can guess where the cabin in the woods is gonna go.
In the lake.
In the lake. A winner every time.
And the best thing about putting things in the lake is right after you put something in the lake, it just goes to the bottom and you can put a new thing at the top of the lake.
Yeah, just keep stacking them.
Wow, Ethel's Gasoline and Service.
I just like how detailed these
That's
ones are.
incredible.
So these are all from a company called Woodland Scenics. But Woodland Scenics is popular in multiple different hobbies because they make landscaping stuff. God, no, they're in the lake again.
I tried to put the Mercantile Bank in the lake because I figure you gotta have.
All the mortgages are underwater.
Yeah.
Jesus. How'd you make out with my cable management? Again, I apologize.
You know, it looks not bad, Jamie, but we mostly just zip tied. It really did feel like a zip tie job or a cable tie job, and I think we actually did a pretty okay job of it.
Just decluttered and
Yeah.
Pretty
That's,
okay.
that's perfect because that's 1,000 times more than I was willing to do after work.
Absolutely.
Wow. These are so flippin' detailed, dude.
Yeah, it's a Canada Wheat car. So they make ones that are weathered too, so that they look like they've been run on the roads for like 1,000,000 years.
This print down here is not just like placeholder nonsense. It's actually, you can read it if you squint hard enough.
So the particular manufacturer of that car is a company called Intermountain, and they make very detailed cars like that with some really nice screen printing or self-screening on them like that.
Sure do. Hey, I thought you were done with the cable management.
Yeah, we went to cable manage under his desk, and then I noticed two things. One, It's mostly metal, so it's really easy for MCM, right?
Oh, wow, that's great.
There's like 8 arches under here already.
What?
That he's stolen from the office randomly.
And he's not even using.
Didn't use it. It's like there's one, there's another one, there's 3, 4, 5. I think that's it. But they're all ready to go. I don't even need the kit that we brought.
I didn't steal them. I borrowed them. Forever. And then subsequently lost interest in cable matching.
These are freaking heavy, dude.
Yeah. That one is particularly heavy. That one actually cost a whole bunch of money when it was new. I didn't pay that much for it. I got it at the local auction.
At an auction? A train auction?
No, it was just a general auction. But Justin painted one in the AMD colors, the
No
AMD slash
way.
LTT colors. If you want to see that, it's the
Oh, dude!
So
Advanced Micro Express, let's go.
yeah, don't open it that way; it'll fall out.
$100.
Yeah, so it was. We bought it undecorated, so it was just body in gray.
How was he able to get this level of detail hand painting it?
So
I mean, I finger painted and I couldn't get shit for detail.
No,
whole hand.
it's airbrushed. There's multiple layers, right? So he used the cry cut, and that's like the smallest you can make a thing in the cry cut.
Oh, that's super cool.
Or is it Cricut? I don't know.
That's fine, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, and then those are what are they called? Water slide
decals.
Thank you.
Oh, LTT box car, let's go!
It's the only one like it in the entire world.
Because no one else has the skill to make it, or because no one else wants to make it?
No one else wants to make it. Shout out to Justin. He and I did basically all of this together last week, but it turned out really nicely, I think.
And if you want some exclusives, check them out on Floatplane. It's trains.
These Audio Technicas gotta be for work.
You handed me a bunch of cash one Christmas, and then I bought those.
Oh, right, that.
Yeah.
It was nothing weird. How many cars can one locomotive haul?
That guy can pull all of the rolling stock I have. Literally every car.
What about that one?
I don't know, I haven't tried it. It's brand new.
Yeah, I mean, it could probably do better for gaming though.
Yeah. It's got Radeon graphics.
3D V-Cache. Let's go AMD. So can I take all the trains out?
Yeah, if you want.
That's the part I want to do.
You want to play with the trains?
Yeah, I want to play with the trains.
I want to play with the trains too.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna play with the trains in a minute.
Okay.
But we have to get them all on the track.
Okay, I can get them all on the track.
So all these trains I purchased with the help of the nice people, well, of Nolan. Nolan went and got all this stuff for me, but the nice people at Inner City Trains and Hobbies, which is on 96 Ave in Langley here, they were all very helpful, and they fixed one of my trains last night before the shoot. So.
I'd be helpful if you were giving me this kind of money too.
But they were very helpful, and I really appreciated their help with this. So
Hey, support local businesses.
yeah, indeed.
So I learned something. Don't push a train from the back. Works great on a race car. Rear-wheel drive train.
Oh, you
chain of
derail
trains,
it?
Not so good.
There's an issue called string lining if you make a really long train, where instead of trying to go around a curve, the cars will try and go in a straight line and literally pull themselves right off the
I
tracks.
saw that.
I don't have this as part of my setup, but there's a thing called DCC, which is digital command control, where the locomotives and other things on your layout will have electronic control.
Oh, so they'll all go the same speed on the track and stuff?
That's right. And then you can also set it so that it has occupancy sensors so that it knows that a sector of the track is clear. And so another train can run in that space that is clear, or it knows that a train has crossed a threshold or whatever, and it'll trigger a switch depending on which locomotive does it. It's sort of like smart home, but for trains.
Way dumber. It's ready.
Come closer.
It's ready. Watch. See, it works.
It's definitely not off the rails in multiple spots. You're right.
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
We'll find out.
What? What are you talking about?
So this spot on the track here.
On the rails.
Well, this upgrade has gone off the rails already.
I was just gonna say this whole video's off the rails.
What? What?
Is this why they spend so much time just like watching the trains go? Because they spend hours, if not days, trying to get it to work first?
I would say probably, but also because
He's never experienced it yet, so he's not sure.
it's true. This poor train set.
Let's go! Look look at it go! Okay, we need more speed.
We gotta go faster.
We gotta go fast. We're the American train system now. How many conductors? 0. Woo! Let's go, buddy! Uh-oh. This is sick!
You like it?
This is crazy!
Do you understand why I spent $1,500?
No, not even a little, but this is... I'd love to go to someone else's house where they spent that money, and then I could look at it.
Well, you are in someone else's house where they spent that kind of money.
Yeah. Shout out AMD. You actually got a ton of value for your upgrade. New TV, upgraded gaming PC, better speaker setup for watching movies, new monitor. The bang for the buck for this upgrade has to be among the best I've seen, and then you bought a train set.
You know what's interesting, Linus? I was at $4,983 or something like
Yeah.
that. So I was like closest to the pin without going over.
Wow.
Yeah.
The price is right. Shout out AMD for sponsoring AMD Ultimate Tech Upgrade. We'll see you at the next one. Sorry, I got distracted by the train. Go watch Artie's.
For Bridges.
He's very pro gambling. Oh yeah, go watch Bridges, the one person who stole more than Jamie.
I don't think that's true.
Yeah, we haven't looked at your bedroom closet. I'm sure there's a fair bit of stuff there. Dude, look at it go!